Good morning. I hope everyone's having a good day today. I wanted to go live. I tried to go live and it did this weird thing that said sub only chat and I couldn't get it off. And I don't have any subscribers right now, so it was like for nobody. So I wanted to ask if you guys are celebrating Thanksgiving today, and if so, why? If not, why? I have asked my second grader what she was taught in school about Thanksgiving, and this was her answer. She said that the pilgrims came across the ocean in on the Mayflower, and the indigenous people died from sickness, and not all of them, but some of them, and that the pilgrims celebrated being friends and eating together. And I asked her if there was anything else. She mentioned Squanto's name and that he learned English, and that, we were just these amazing, kind people to these indigenous people. And the reason I asked her, well, one, I'm curious, but two, my partner and I have been talking about like what they're teaching in school these days. Like, have they changed science? Have they changed history to be what we know it to be now? And clearly they have not in this school my daughter goes to as far as Thanksgiving. Um, I feel it's a hard subject for her age, but also she has this view of it as we were amazing and went and helped all of these indigenous people, and it just I I'm curious what your opinion is. I really am, and I would love to have a discussion, and I'm going to try to go live, but it wouldn't let me, so I'm going to try here in a bit. But we're getting ready to go spend time with my family with no thought of celebrating Thanksgiving in my mind. In my mind, I'm spending time with my family because my whole family is going to be together today, and that's it. And so, yeah, I'm just curious on your thoughts, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, no matter what your thoughts are. And I want to hear from everyone. We're all the same species. We're all the same species. We're all the same thing, right? We're all human. We're one. We're one and the same. So I want to hear from as many people as feels like answering. And I wanted to also apologize for my coming and going on here. My complicated grief has really gotten complicated, and I'm doing my very best. And there's a lot of things that I plan to talk about and I plan to bring up, and I have Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales coming, and I just haven't been able to bring myself to get on here. So since I had the ability to do so this morning, I wanted to ask about Thanksgiving, but I also wanted to give you that apology. Um, I'll be okay. I have my partner who is keeping everything together for us, and I couldn't be more appreciative. On the days I just can't, Jillian gets to go have fun and go to work with them and do all the fun dad things. And on the days I can, we do our fun mom and daughter things, and it's all I can do, and continue to meditate and move forward and get through holidays without my daughter. And holidays were her thing. It was her favorite thing, any holiday, because it was an excuse to get together with the family. And that's all she ever wanted, was to be with family. And so not only this year is she not going to be there, but neither is her daughter. So it's going to be difficult. But I'm going to try as hard as I can to stay up and to not fall back into this complicated grief. It's almost been a year, and that in itself really shocks me, and that tells you how I'm doing. It feels like it happened yesterday, and the grief that I feel doesn't feel like year-old grief. It feels really recent and raw. And I knew I knew that this one would be, I mean, it's my third child, for fuck's sake. You know, how far can one go and stay above water, you know? And I'm going to stay above water for Holly and for Jill and my grandkids. But it hasn't been easy, and I'm not going to pretend that it's going to just suddenly be fine, because I know I've got a way to go. But I'm doing my best, and I'm on here now, and that's an accomplishment. So if you guys would be so inclined to humor me into talking about this, I've done a lot of research on Thanksgiving this year, and I have a lot more knowledge than I used to have on it, and so I'm really looking forward to your answers. And I will try to do a live here today and probably this evening. So I'll see you guys then.